Hi guys!
Hey
Hi.
Welcome back to Risas con Fe. I'm Faby.
And I'm Evelyn.
And I'm Katy.
Yay! Our special guest today is Katy.
Yes, thank you for being here.
Thanks for inviting me.
Absolutely.
Yes, I'm excited.
Me too.
Me three. Do you want to tell us about yourself?
Yes. So my name is, well, my government name
Hey.
is Katia, but everybody calls me Katy.
Yeah.
I am 22 years old. I am a florist. I have a lot of different hobbies. I like to bake. I like to be very creative. I like to run. That's one of my newest hobbies that I've discovered. I really like running. I feel like exercise has been always like in the talk, or like, not the talk, but like I've always exercised, but not like consistently, but I've actually been enjoying running a lot more.
Running.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I think running is like a de-stressor también, no?
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's nice.
I like going to the parks. That's where I run. So
Yeah.
very fun.
Yes, we love a running queen.
Yes, can't relate. Can't relate.
Yo tampoco.
We'll cheer you on. That's good. What was your what was the highlight of your week, Fabi?
Let me think. My highlight was launching my new business.
Yay! Exciting.
Yeah.
Let's see. Very excited for you.
Thank you.
Yes.
I really like the new name.
Oh, me too.
Yes, the new name is Vanilla Salt and
Yes.
Co.
Wow. I know when I saw it, I was like, wow. She's so creative with like names and stuff.
So you didn't know about it this whole
Thank
time. You
you.
didn't know anything about it.
I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
but like when you first saw it.
Oh no, yeah.
like,
Well, no, she told me she was gonna put it there and or put it and
Post
then
it.
post it. And ya me metí in it, but I didn't see the logo. I don't know if she sent it. I think she did, but then I went in on Instagram first, so it was a surprise. I was like, oh, so pretty.
Okay.
Yeah.
But why vanilla and salt?
So Vanilla Salt comes from vanilla being my favorite flavor, and then the salt part is from Matthew. What is it? Matthew. I bet look it up.
I know. Let's get it.
Matthew 5:13,
Yeah.
which says we should be the salt of the world.
Wow.
Bien.
Beautiful. Love it.
Evelyn, you share first.
you.
What was your highlight of the week?
Oh yes. The highlight of my week, I think it was yesterday. Delilah and I did a Bible study, and she taught me how to crochet. I'm not very patient, so she's been asking me for months, like already. And she said, "Come on!" And since the doctor told me I can't be on my phone a lot anymore, so she's like, "Well, this is a sign, so you can start crocheting." And I was like, "Okay." But dude, it was really fun actually and relaxing. Like I was having a good time, and she's a really good instructor.
Oh,
Like she was so patient with me. She did laugh at me a few times, but it's okay. At least she didn't yell at me. And we did a chapstick holder. It came out okay for my first time, but I did okay.
that's
And
cool.
yeah, that was the highlight of my week.
Good. I'm glad.
What about you?
Yeah, cousin, what
My
about you?
highlight of the week. Well, I had a very busy week. So we had Mother's Day weekend, which was Saturday and Sunday. So I was very, very busy Saturday and Sunday. And for the rest of the week, I kind of took it more chill, but I did have work. But I guess on Tuesday I went to work with my boyfriend. He works remodeling homes, and I went to go help him out.
Oh, that's cool.
So like take your girlfriend to work day?
Yeah.
Imagine.
Me inventé un día.
That's cool.
What do you do? Like, what do you help him with?
We did quite a lot actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I imagine you were just like chilling there while he like does all the work and stuff.
No,
Or you actually,
no,
like,
actually
helping-
me puso a trabajar.
Yeah.
I got to do, well, first I cleaned out the gutters from the home. Because he like remodels houses, right? So like the whole house was under construction for like this past month, but he went to go do like some last minute fixes, and so that was like a couple of things that just needed to be done left, which was to clean the gutters. So I did that, and I helped them painting some stuff, and I just helped them out with a lot of other things.
Okay, Bob the Builder, Katy. That's nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I wish I could go to work with Ronnie.
I recommend, because I like, no se imagina like what they do, right, all day. They're like, I'm at work, but like, are you really working?
You're doing
No,
it.
I'm kidding. But
Yeah, you get like the insight, so that'd be cool. You should have a take my
Imagine.
girlfriend to work day.
Just pull up one day. Hello,
Like,
new employee.
you know. Well, why wouldn't you be able to take your wife if they take kids? Like,
right, take your wife to work day. Take your husband to work
That
day.
should be a thing.
literally. But that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He always helps me out, so I wanted to help him out.
Oh, that's
Aw.
nice.
That's nice.
And plus, it's quality time, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's nice.
Does he help you like take deliveries and stuff, or what does he help you with?
Sometimes, but sometimes he'll go over, like if I'll have it ordered during the weekend or in the afternoon, and he'll like help me either like with the pins, or he'll like go get the ayudo, like whatever.
Aww.
Oh,
So nice. We love a supportive boyfriend.
Absolutely. Yup.
Yay. So we want to get to know you a little better, and we wanted to know when and how did you get close to God?
Mm-hmm.
I guess the simple answer could be that I've always maintained, or I've always had like some type of like touch with my religion, right? But I think it wasn't till I was about 16 that I was suggested to be a lector at church. It was one of my mom's friends at the time. She told my mom that I had a really good voice. So she told me that I should sign up to be a lector. And so I did. And since I was 16, I have been serving as a lector on Wednesdays at St. Francis.
Okay.
And then up until 2 years ago was that I became a catechist for my church. And I now do that. But I've always had like a continuous service towards the church. So I've always had a relationship with God, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then for people that might not know, can you explain what lector and
Catechist.
catechist is?
Okay, so I am Catholic. So a lector is the person who goes up and I don't know how to say it in English, pero proclama la palabra de Dios. So basically, I just read out whatever reading there is for the day, and it could be either the first or the second, and a lot of other things go into being a lector, but yeah, that's the general idea of what it is to be a lector. And then a catechist is just a religious teacher who teaches our faith to students, to young children. It could be, I think it's from first grade to like 12th grade. But I teach for First Communion, and then there's others for like for the confirmation.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah. Super cool. And what's your favorite thing about being a catechist?
About being a catechist, I think it's just building relationships with the students. I think this last year was the first time I got a classroom by myself. And so I think it was very it was different, and it was a unique experience. But I think definitely getting to meet them and talking to them and building that trust with them, I think it's something that you don't really find in other places, where they confide in you and they can tell you about their day, or they can tell you what's going on. And yeah, I like the feeling of being a person they could trust or being someone they could look up to. Yeah, and not necessarily just like another teacher.
Yeah.
Oh, that's special.
Yeah, that is nice. That's cool. That takes a lot of patience, Bina.
Yeah, although it's very hard sometimes. It's hard sometimes because, you know, they're kids, so they don't really find the importance yet, or at least some of them don't find the importance of, you know, building a relationship with God.
Yeah.
So they kind of just take it lightly. But I think, and I'm sure that at least to one of my students I have been able to make an impact on, and I think that's the most important thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
Definitely. All right. So I saw a video on TikTok. I think it was this week. I have bad memory, but it was about how people were walking out on this pastor, like at church, because he was talking about how horoscopes and tarot reading and crystals aren't from God. Like people literally started walking out of church because of it. So what do you guys think of horoscopes and tarot reading, crystals, all that?
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
very controversial,
I know.
Evelyn.
But it's okay. Everybody, you know, has their own opinions, and we're not perfect, so.
I'm a Libra. No, just kidding. I don't think I've ever like been so like, yes, I'm a Libra and this is why my life is like this. No. Like there's things I do relate to, or like I do say, oh yeah, right, but it's like not to the extent where I make it my religion. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just de cada quien, you know, like cada quien cree lo que quiera creer, pero yeah, it's not like I've always been very I don't know what you can say, what the word is, but yeah, I guess like consistent on that, on like keeping up with it, and like saying, oh, like the moon of no sé qué and the sun and this and this is why I'm feeling like this. I don't think I've ever been like that.
Yeah.
But
or like Mercury retrograde, Gatorade. I'm just kidding.
But I guess like to answer your question, do you mean like how do I feel about what they did, or how do I feel about just in general the idea?
What the pastor was saying, like that's not from God.
Okay. Todo es de Dios. I think.
No.
I'm kidding.
Todas las cosas son de Dios, ¿no? Pero there's only so far you can go with each thing. It's like I said, like it's you can see it, right, and it's there, but you don't make it your religion.
Yeah.
Because religion is, es lo que tú crees, ¿no? O es your faith. So I think you could see it, right? I mean, porque todos nosotros sabemos del diablo, right? And so it's something you see and you hear about.
Yeah.
But you're not going, well, at least not me. I'm not going to go out and be like, oh, like, yeah, this, and this, you know? Like, believe in it.
Yeah. Like, this is why you're like this, because you're
being demonized. Or, does that make sense to you? Like, no. I think de religión, pues para mí sería Dios and Jesus. So I don't think I take horoscopes and tarot reading as my religion. I think I base myself off more as to what I read on the Bible and what I believe in, my faith. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's I think how it should be.
Right.
Yeah. What about you?
Santo. So you're saying, what do I think about the pastor, like the people leaving?
No, what do you think about what the pastor's saying? Like, that is it from God, or like he's saying it's not from God?
Oh, okay.
So what's your opinion on that?
Okay. So I think whenever you take something and you idolize it, like it instantly becomes not from God or not like good.
Yeah.
No.
Right. I think that's kind of like where I was going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause there's a lot of people that are like, how would you say it? Like
Consistent or hard believers.
yeah, like hard believers on like astrology and crystals and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like when you do that and you start to put your faith in that and not in God, then I feel like that's when it becomes wrong.
Yep.
Because God is the only one that knows the future. God is the only one that knows you. And then whenever you start to like believe in other stuff, I think that's when you start drifting away from His truth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, I feel like same, like, hay mucha gente que, like, the tarot readers, like, they want to predict your future and stuff, and, like you said, the only person that can is God. And then, like, idolizing either objects or people, because a lot of people también, like, with artists and stuff, like, people, like, die, quote-unquote, for them, or, like, they, like, see them and they cry, and I'm like, I've never been like that. Like, yeah, I might like my rock bands or whatever, but like, I'm not gonna cry because I'll be like, oh my god, I met him, and I'm crying, me muero. Like, I don't idolize. I don't idolize people or things. So, I know before, like, I would be like, oh yeah, I'm a Capricorn, and if you're a Cancer, like, I had a bad experience with the Cancer, so I had a certain like como que idea of Cancers. I'm like, oh, I don't want to mess with them, and that's sad because like not everybody's the same just because you're a Cancer, you know.
That too.
Yeah, entonces ya ahorita I'm like, yeah, I don't even like before como dices tú, or like we were saying like I'm a Libra, like I would do that like, oh, I'm a Capricorn, and now I'm like, oh, unless like someone asks me, I'll be like, oh, I'm a Capricorn, but I don't really care for it, you know, anymore. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I have read it, like, you know, like when they say, "Oh, like your daily horoscope."
Me too.
I read it, and then you're like, "What the?" But it's not like I go out of my way to be like, "Yes, this is it," and I'm gonna follow it, and I'm gonna pursue horoscopes.
Yeah.
No.
I agree.
And then I'd be saying some out of pocket stuff.
I know, or it'll be like, oh, you should be careful with your partner, because, dude, that's insane, though, porque luego te meten cosas a la cabeza. Well, maybe before I'll be like, what if it's cheating on me, or what if this, and what if that? And then it causes arguments.
Right.
That's crazy. But
it can cause problems.
Yeah. But let us know what you guys think about all this. I know it's a controversial subject, but
Yeah.
we like controversy. I'm just kidding.
For real.
Okay.
What else are we going to talk about?
Next question. God knows all the desires of your heart, even the smallest ones. What's a small desire that He has blessed you with?
Oof. A small desire that God has blessed me with?
Yes.
It's small, but it's big. I think my boyfriend. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking about him too much. This topic is about me, not my boyfriend. But I think that is something that I really prayed for. And although it might seem like it's very mundane, I guess, in a way, right? Because it's just like my boyfriend. But it's just my boyfriend. It's just my boyfriend. But yeah, I think I prayed to find a loving and caring partner who not only cares for me but thinks about me in all aspects, emotionally, and yeah, my boyfriend is really nice to me, and I think he's everything I ever wanted.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that's the easiest answer I can give you right now, because I truly think that he was sent from God.
Aww.
He was sent from God.
Beautiful.
Mine was chocolate chip cookies.
What? Hold on, I want to hear this.
No, for real. Okay, one time I woke up, right? And I think I dreamt about chocolate chip cookies, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I was craving them bad. And then I was like, man, I want some chocolate chip cookies right now, but like I knew like I didn't have any. Tell me why, like my mom shows up to my house and she's like, toma, te traje unas galletas with chocolate chip. Mm-hmm.
See, your mommy knows you.
I know.
I know, and then I was like, thank you, Lord.
I know. Gotta ask
Like
your mom.
that, like I feel like after that day, I was like, okay, like that was too, like that was not a coincidence. I feel
Right.
like after that day, I was like, holy crap, like
You listen to me.
yeah, there is a
cool.
God.
I know. I know. We gotta ask your mom how
See.
she went about the cookies. Like, did you hear something in your head? Eh? Someone. Eh?
Did you feel some tingling? No, kidding. What about you, Evelyn?
I think mine was always like to lose weight when I was like bigger, and like I didn't like the way I lost weight because it was so complicated. But I think it was a blessing in disguise, because I would always ask him for me to be healthier and like, you know, lose weight, and I did, you know, now. But yeah, it was definitely a blessing in disguise, because I would complain about it a lot. And that's what we tend to do, no? Like, complain. And then, but at the end, I'm like, dude, I've been asking for this. So here I am. Okay. But yeah, it works in mysterious ways for sure.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah.
crazy too.
Mm-hmm.
You're down now, like what, 110?
Yeah, like 110. Yeah.
Period.
Wow.
I know. It's a lot.
That's like a whole body.
I know.
Yeah. I was double this.
Yeah.
Sheesh. That's crazy. Yeah, I was hella fat. Luego me salen fotos on my phone and I'm like, damn.
Oh my god.
I look like Rasputia. I'm just kidding. I did. No, y luego no me importaba cómo me vestía, dude. And like my mom be like, Evelyn knows this. I was like, I don't care. Y con mi modo bien feo. And I was like, look at it. I was like, who let me out the house like this? And I was like, dude, I would always tell you.
No.
Like short shorts and then crop tops that look like. Have you guys seen Eugenio Derbez con su little shirt, el Pregúntame?
Yeah.
Se pregunta. Oh, I show you a picture. That's how I looked.
Bruh.
But yeah.
We'll insert a picture right here.
Oh, literally.
All right.
Oh, heck no, but crazy. Yeah. Dude, you know how last episode we were talking about dreams?
Dreams.
I think
Think
2
so.
episodes ago.
Something like that. Pero, I've been having dreams, like, it is crazy, but I know that's, like, either, like, demons or the devil, because it's, like, something that I've been struggling with my whole life. So, like, for me to dream it, and they're so vivid. Like, it's crazy. Like, I wake up and I was like, was this real or what the heck? But that's crazy how, like, cuando te dedicas, you know, to serve the Lord, like, they attack you.
Oh, yeah. I feel like that's true.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I've had them like every other day too, and I'm like, what the heck? It's crazy. But yeah. And you know what? I've been forgetting to like pray right after I wake up, like, for, you know, to rebuke all those demons. But yeah. But I've been doing good with that stuff, and so I'm proud of myself, and I'm not gonna get them let to me. Or what? Let them get to me.
Yeah.
Dude, today he estado diciendo palabras backwards. Like, I was supposed to say podcast, and I said, ¿cómo dije codcast?
Yeah, me too. I don't know why. But I always say things al revés.
I feel like our brain, like sometimes we have so much going on,
Uh-huh.
it just like scrambles all
Yeah,
together.
I think about a lot of things all day, every day.
Me too.
So I think that's why.
That's crazy.
Too many thoughts.
See.
All right, so since Katy is a catechist, we're gonna ask her about the Bible. So, Bible trivia.
Yes. That's crazy.
Okay.
Let's see. So, the first one says,
No
what
pressure.
are the
No pressure.
I know. She's like, what am I gonna win? What are the 9 fruit Fruits of the spirit.
No, hombre.
Girl, I wouldn't know this either.
I don't know it.
Wait. I think I know some.
Okay.
Patience.
Ah, that's the first thing I was gonna say. I'm serious.
Patience. Is joy one?
Yep.
Patience, joy, kindness,
Yep.
gentleness,
Yes.
self-control.
Yep. Sheesh. You're good.
How many have you said?
5.
5.
Patience, joy, kindness, gentleness, self-control. Um,
Love?
Mm-hmm.
Is it faith?
Yep. 2 more.
2 more.
Okay, so it's love, joy, peace,
Peace.
patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control.
Yay.
Good job, guys. I wouldn't have known this. All right, you ask another one, because let's see.
The only reason I know those is because of the girls.
Oh.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. they taught them at the Sunday Bible school.
Uh-huh.
And they have like this little saying that they say all the time.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was trying to remember it in my head. I'm like, ¿Qué más dicen? Okay. Next question. What was the name of Abraham's nephew? Abraham's?
¿Quién sabe? I don't know.
And I have to answer all of these?
Oh, we. I didn't look at the answers like that, just the questions.
What was the name of Abraham's nephew? I didn't know this one either.
I for sure don't know. I really know my nephew's name. I was kidding.
For real? I don't even got nephew.
I know.
¿Cuál era el nombre?
Lot.
Oh,
L-O-T. Lot.
never knew that.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
Also
gonna
the
never
next
guess that.
one.
All right.
These are hard.
The church is gonna see this and they're gonna be like, yeah, no. We gotta kick her out.
Go ahead, go.
Go ahead and cook it for me.
Maybe this one? I don't know. These are kind of hard, and this was like kids' Bible trivia. I'm like, dang.
Santo.
Okay, next question. What catastrophe did Joseph predict after interpreting Pharaoh's dream?
¿Quién es Pharaoh?
¿Cuál Pharaoh?
¿Cuál de todos?
Wait. I think was it the famine?
Yep. A 7-year famine. Yeah.
Wow, fast.
I
She's
know.
on a roll.
Joseph was the one I told you guys about. Remember the one that got sold as a slave by his brothers?
Oh.
Remember? I don't
No.
think you guys remember.
Sorry.
Yes, you told it in the grupo.
Uh-huh. Okay. What were Isaac's sons' names?
¿Quién sabe?
Isaac's
Mm-hmm.
These are hard.
No.
Girl, I got nothing.
I'll give you a hint. They were twins. Imagine they're not twins. Wait, yeah, they are twins, right? Can I look it up?
Josh and Joshua.
Yeah. Well, I know.
Before I give misinformations.
There's actual Joshua trees.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys know that? That there's a tree named Joshua?
Yeah, in Cali.
Oh really?
Uh-huh.
I did not know.
And there's a city, no? I mean,
I know
because there's
about
hella-
trees. You can ask me
Okay.
about trees.
So yes, they were twins.
Oh, wow.
And they were Jacob and Esau.
Oh, wow.
I was close.
Okay, well, we know
Yeah,
this
you
now.
have the J's.
You know. Next question. God promised the Israelites to give them a good land. What did he say it would flow with?
Flow
I know.
with by what?
Like, I don't know how to explain it. Let's see. God promised the Israelites to give them a good land.
Uh-huh.
What did he say it would flow with? Like the land, what would it flow with?
Like with an element type thing?
Mm-hmm. Or is it an element? No, sir.
An element is like water, fire, yesi.
Oh, no. It's, I don't know.
Is it the land of milk and honey?
Yes, ma'am.
Faby needs an estrellita right now.
Put my stars right here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yo no, yo tengo 0.
Next.
Girl, I'm like -5.
Who were the only adult Israelites in the first generation after leaving Egypt who were allowed to see the promised land? Santo, I don't know.
Los discípulos. No?
No, this is Old Testament. Los discípulos are New Testament.
Oh, whoops. I have no idea. See, I didn't even know that was a thing. Fired.
Oh, it's part of your last answer.
Joshua?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Joshua and Caleb.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Caleb.
50%. Hey.
Alright. Half a star.
What was the final plague in Egypt that convinced Pharaoh to free the Israelites?
Plague?
La plaga.
That's the saddest one.
You know it already?
Yeah.
I only know this because I read this recently. That chapter. Or that book.
Contesta, Evelyn.
Okay. Oh, well, hey.
No, go.
Okay. The death of the firstborn sons of each family. I know when I read that. I was like, must be.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Hace ruido.
Yeah.
I was like, that's crazy.
Kill his son.
That means I have a lot of reading to do.
Yeah. I feel like it's really good to know your word. Let's see.
Yeah, because I'll read, but it's like I'll read just like verses. It's not like I'll read like a whole book. If that makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, documentaries. Documentaries?
Yeah. Oh.
There's a really good one on Netflix. Moses, I think it's called. Yeah. That's why I know that answer.
Oh, wow. Did you?
See, I guess I wanted to ask you guys, what is your overall ¿cómo se puede decir? What's your end goal with this podcast? I don't think I've heard what your not end goal, but
Be
I guess
millionaires. Imagine.
yeah, because I mean I don't know.
Yeah.
Like why did you guys start this podcast, or what was your motive to?
That's a cool question. I think for me, having a place to talk about like the Lord and just like, I don't know, chat, chill vibes, like, and hopefully it reaches the right people.
Yeah.
And like track well, yeah, I guess like track our walk with the Lord.
Yeah. Yeah, same. I feel like that, and I've always wanted to start something on YouTube. Like before, I was thinking like years back, like a mukbang YouTube channel. And then I met Faby, and then we're like, oh, we should do a podcast. I was like, what? I've been wanting to do something, and so and yeah, I think our main focus is God, and how I mean, we're human, we're only human, so I know a lot of people can relate, because sometimes on our TikToks, I saw one of the comments like, oh, like I followed you guys because like I can relate or whatever, so we want others to like obviously get closer to God, and I'm sure people can relate to what we're going through, Yeah. And of course, hopefully one day we go viral and make money off of it. You never know. We might have to quit our jobs for this.
Yeah.
Primeramente Dios.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, maybe next time you're on here, you'll get a check too, She's like, I'll be waiting.
I'll be waiting. I'm kidding. Yeah, I think I've always liked social media. I've always liked YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I've ever done it openly until recently. That I kind of do like Instagram reels here and there.
I know. Keep going.
Yeah, but I don't have a public account. I keep it private.
Oh, no?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
You should.
That's good.
Make it.
Like a little different like this. You should. And no.
No. I don't know. I think I'm still shy. Because, I mean, I used to be public. But I think I've enjoyed staying more private. Even though, like, honestly, like, all the people I follow on Instagram, I've noticed I don't really talk to anymore. It's like a lot of people from, like, high school.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I've been out of high school since, like, 2020. It's been 5 years.
Oh,
So,
dang.
yeah, and it's like I don't actually have a conversation with them, so it's like I don't really.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I have hella people on Instagram, like on my private one. And yes, people from like high school, and like it's like we don't even, like sometimes they don't even like my stuff, and I'm like, why do I have you,
For real.
Why do I have you? Like, who are you,
Yeah.
For real.
But I was gonna say, like, maybe you can open another one for whatever content you're trying to make, and that way you keep your private one private, and then that one you know what to post.
Yeah, because I mean, sometimes I'll post on the flower page, and sometimes I'll post on like my page.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. Maybe we can join forces
Oh,
and just do one.
Mm-hmm. True.
That too, yeah.
Do you do TikToks?
No, I don't have TikTok.
You should.
Yeah. Yeah.
I only do Instagram. Yeah, Instagram is my only social media because I gave up on Snapchat 3 years ago. If you're using Snapchat, you're old. No, I'm kidding. But it's been a really long time since I've had another platform other than Instagram.
I feel like people use Snapchat para otras cosas. I used to have it just for filters for a long time, and now I don't have it at all. Like, at all.
Yeah, I don't have
Yeah,
Snapchat
so
either.
When I'm dating and stuff and guys ask me for Snapchat, I'm like, sir, you're like 30 something and you're asking for Snapchat?
Yeah, no, it's odd.
Red flag.
Literally.
Sí, fuera.
Literally. No.
Wait, but why not TikTok? Like,
I don't know. I feel like I used to say because I used to scroll a lot on TikTok, but now I scroll a lot on Instagram. But instead of having Instagram and TikTok, now I only scroll in one.
okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's good. Whatever you like and is better for you.
See, and recently I downloaded TikTok again because of the TikTok that you posted of the Bible study.
Oh, yeah.
And to watch it, right? Because you can't watch TikToks without having the app. So I downloaded it to watch it. I downloaded it. I downloaded TikTok to see that TikTok. And I went back on it and I started scrolling and I realized that I can't keep up with TikTok because I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Like my sister told me, she's like, she was telling me that I guess people can view when you view their profile. And I was like, what the? That's crazy.
But you can turn that off. So if you turn it off, like, they can't see you looking at it and vice versa. You
Right.
can't see no one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
I can't stalk in peace.
Literally.
For real. Yeah.
Oh, well, do you want to talk about your job? What's
I wanna talk
what's a
about my
day in your
job.
life look like?
What does a day in my life look like?
Yeah.
I wake up, look at my phone. It's well, I guess because it's in my house, right? But it's a very chill job. I feel like, well, not chill when it's like a really busy day, right? But Like for example, like on a regular basis, like I find myself waking up at a decent hour. I don't have to wake up like at a crack of dawn, you know what I'm saying? I'll get up. I'll tell you guys what my day was like yesterday. So yesterday I got up, I got ready for the day. I had to go for some supplies. So I went to the flower warehouse. I picked up a couple things. I also had to go down to Michael's because I needed some supplies because I am doing grad lays because graduation season is coming up these next 2 weeks. So I had to pick up some material for that, and I also got started on some orders. So I finished that, and they were a pickup, so I got to do pickups. When there's deliveries, I'll go ahead and deliver. And then I'll come back home. Sometimes, depending on the day and on my mood, I'll work out. But I do that sometimes, and then depending on what I got going on, like for example, on Tuesdays we would go to Bible study. Wednesdays I'm usually at church. Thursdays or Fridays I usually go out with my boyfriend, or depending on what I have going on. Saturday, Sunday, pues siempre hay algo que hacer on the weekend. So yeah, I think honestly it's been a great blessing for the whole family because I mean my mom and I work the flower shop, so we just have more free time to do other things that aren't necessarily just being at a job and like having a 9 to 5. It gives us a lot of flexibility to do a lot of things, and although sometimes it may feel like you're working literally 24/7 because it's a lot about being on the phone, answering to clients. Sometimes clients can be very exigentes, needy with like answering or stuff like that. So sometimes it may feel like it's like a 24/7 job, but in all essence there is days where you can sit back and say like, okay, like I'm gonna relax because I'm gonna do this and this and this. But when it's game time, it's game time. Like Mother's Day, like that's like a whole week long process. And you have work from 6 to like 12 p.m. 12 a.m. So yeah, I think it's just balancing out what days you have the most work with. But I think I really enjoy my job. I guess the whole end point of what it is to have my job is being able to see people smile with my creations.
Yes.
I recently got pictures from like moms and their flowers, and it's very gratifying to see that I make people smile with my work and my job. And to hear that my clients are happy and they always come back is also very rewarding. And I wouldn't change it for anything, I feel.
That's nice. Yeah, your work is really nice too. You're very talented.
Yes.
Thank you.
Very, very talented.
Yeah, because it takes creativity. Like, I'm not creative at all, so I can't even put like, luego ponen on social media like, oh, you can do it on your own. I'm like, no, I can't. That way.
Yeah.
But yeah, really nice. That's good. And what's the name of your
my flower page? J&A Flowers.
Yeah. Go follow them, you guys.
Yes. Give
For
them a
small
follow.
businesses.
Thank you.
Yay.
Let's see.
Guess that's all we have for today, guys.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Thank you to Katy.
Yes, thank you for being here.
Yes, thank you
You
for
guys are
being
welcome.
here.
I was very happy to be here.
Thank you.
I hope you had a good time.
I did.
That's
With
good.
Evelyn's trivia questions.
It's gonna be fun, eh?
I like them.
Well, she gets fired with
Because she
that.
doesn't real.
All right, guys.
To them.
I know.
But,
Thank you for being here.
thank you.
We'll catch you on the next one.
All right. Bye.